Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're actually questioning Dunkerque. Is she worth it? To be honest with you, it's one of the weirdest ships I've ever played, and to be honest with you, it's not really worth it. To be honest with you, she's okay in every aspect, but I'm not a big fan of her. To be very truthful with you, I'm not a big fan of the ship. But let's look at her stats before we get into anything. So survivability wise, 52,000 hit points, 55% in regards to torpedo reduction, which is not too bad. It's okay actually. Get 2 quad 330mm guns with 26-second reload. Her maximum AP damage is 9,700 with a maximum range of 18.2 kilometers, which isn't too bad. She does also get access to an OK HE shell with 35% chance of fire and 4,800 max damage with a 55mm penetration, so not too bad. Her secondary suite is okay as well, however, at this this tier, it's not going to do any miracles. Gets 2 times dual 130s and 3 times quad 130s with 9% chance of fire and 5-second reload on them. So yeah, they're not what you call the best. He does get access to one attack flight for airstrikes, to drop 1 bomb and has 3,400 max damage. So it's not going to win any prizes for secondary fighting or airstrikes. Her AA suite is also pretty mediocre in every aspect. Gets 8 times quad 30mm Hotchkiss, 5 times dual 37, 2 times dual 130 and the 3 quad 130s for continuous damage of 91. Damage by shell explosions 1,330. Priority sector reinforcements 35, and firing range is 6.0. So she's definitely not going to win any. She isn't winning any medals for being strong in any aspect, in my personal opinion. She is quite tanky when you play her correctly, but she's pretty mediocre overall. Now her maneuverability is decent. It's probably where this ship comes into its own. Her max speed is 29.5 knots, which is okay. It's not the fastest or the slowest. Turning radius is not too bad at 730 meters, and her rotor shift time is at 11.2 seconds with steering gear modification, which isn't bad. Her detectability is 6.4 kilometers at sea, 0 to 9.6 by subs, 9.6 by air, and 2 assured. So her survivability is what you call the best. Her 26mm of armor can bounce 356mm armor piercing rounds and smaller barring. However, destroyers, cruisers with IFHE and larger calibers broadside to her will be able to punch straight through her 26mm plates, no problem. So yeah, as well as the fact that if you show a broadside aspect, it is a free devastating strike achievement to anyone who sees you and wants to punish you. She does carry far fewer armaments to other relative battleships of her tier. However, they aren't bad guns. They're pretty accurate and they can land a decent volley. With them all facing forward, it does mean you can tank shots. Her secondary armament is unimpressive and her firing arcs are piss poor. The AA leaves a lot to be wished for. Pretty much, it makes you a very easy target for bombers and torpedo bombers. Now, to be honest with you, that's why I invested in maneuverability, to be able to try and dodge them, personally speaking. Concealment is okay. I believe if you build her for concealment, she can get to the best concealment of the battleship, and the only one better is Fuso, which isn't too bad actually. And to be honest with you, the main playstyle of her is just facing in towards the enemy and using the bar tanking to your advantage. However, as soon as if you get one of your guns knocked out, that's you if someone flanks you, it is you bollocks in every aspect. It really is very bollocks. So let's round up the pros of it. Fast main battery, very fast firing main batteries. Fastest among tier 6 battleships, good main battery turret to first. Excellent AP and HE shell velocity, decent AP penetration. All of the main guns are facing forward, meaning you can angle correctly and has a small profile. It's the fastest tier 6 battleship, and her secondaries are okay. They're not anything wonderful, but they're okay. So, this is a double-edged blade about only having two batteries. Essentially, if you lose a battery, which can happen, you pretty much lose it. Now, some people do think it is subpar, the accuracy of the guns. I think they're okay, I'll be honest with you. Could be because I'm used to British guns at times being very inaccurate, but they have seemed to have got more accurate over time. She's extensively covered in 26mm of common plating, which makes her very vulnerable to HE spam, unfortunately. Her AA defenses are poor, extremely limited secondary firing arcs, and poor concealment. So yeah, she's not what you call the best overall. Recommended upgrades is very standard. Main armaments 1, damage control system 2, aiming systems modification 1, and damage control systems modification 2. However, I was very stupid whenever I first built her. I done secondary battery modification 1 and steering gears. The only one I regret putting on is secondary battery modification 1. If I had my choice, I'd probably move it to aiming systems modification 1 to help with shell dispersion a wee bit and make it more accurate. So yeah, that's where I fucked up in that one, to be truthful with you. Commander skills? Definitely go for your number 1, preventative maintenance. 100%, especially when one of these guns gets knocked out. That knocked out half your firepower. Grease the gears and priority targeting are probably your best bet. Now, vigilance is very handy for torpedo spotting, so that would also be quite a big bonus. All of them are about as important to each other. Personally speaking, I recommend grease the gears, but vigilance is also a very good one to have. Same as adrenaline rush, and basics of survivability is very good. In regards to tier 4, definitely fire prevention expert would be your safest bet to go for, especially with how easy it is to start fires on this ship. Concealment expert is also another positive thing to go for if you have the extra points to use. Or at the same time, emergency repair is not a bad one either. You do get access to damage control party, repair party, which is pretty standard. You also get access to spotting or catapult fighter. Personally speaking, I take the catapult fighter as it gives you just a wee bit more of a defense against fighters. However, I would recommend it for that one reason. The fighters give you a bit more anti-aircraft defense. It's a simple choice. You're not really going to be needing to spot and fire at 25 kilometers. Well, it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's like 21 or 22. You're not really going to be firing at that range anyways. In regards to signals, definitely go for your Juliet Charlie. Don't like getting detonated. Good way to go for it. India Yankee, November Echo Set 7, and India Delta. They're the main ones I go for your combat flags, but it's up to you personally which one you wish to go for. Anyways, with everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video on this one. Bit of a unique ship to play. Not my most favourite ship, and I don't really recommend it, but if you want something that's unique, yeah, go for it. You want for a collection, yeah, go for it. Anyways, with everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do as well, please do join us over on Twitch, as we're trying to get daily giveaways going, especially giving away free games, all especially around Humble Bundle, as I've got that many Humble Bundle games saved up over the years. And I like to give them back. I like giving back to my community and the community in general. So please do join up. Please do come over and join us. Anyways, with that, everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I shall hopefully see you in game.